Hi everyone, welcome from Acumen Accounting. Today's video is about how you pay zero tax on company cars. So before we go and jump into the conclusion, let's explore some of the options what you have to make sure you not get hit with the massive taxes at the end of the year. So this is very important for all the people who ask us a question, should I get a car on my name or should I buy a car on company name, which is more benefit? So all the answers are in this video. So if you are looking to buy a car, either on your name or your company name, this video is for you. So when you're going to buy a company car, you have options. For example, you can buy a car on finance and that car become your asset, and you have to record that into your fixed asset under motor vehicle additions, and then you have to calculate the depreciation, and also it give you a benefit in sense of basically you can, when you do your corporation tax return, they'll give you some capital allowance and that will reduce your corporation tax. So when you can use some of the capital allowance for the vehicles. So that is available. Second option is some companies buy on lease. Leases are normally between 2 to 3 years long. And then what you can do is you can put that whole payment into your P&L and that becomes your expense. And of course, when you're putting in your expenses, your profit will reduce and then your corporation tax liability will reduce as well. So these are the options available. But you need to be very careful when you're making decisions how you're going to buy the car. But if you are using a company car and buying a car on your own name, then you can claim a mileage from the company at 45p per mile up to 10,000 miles. So if the company is on your name, you're using for a personal use and also using for the business purposes. So if the car is used for a business trip, and if you're going to buy some for the business, or if you're going around meeting clients or doing your job, or if you are a sales guy, you're going different places on behalf of the company and the car is in your name, you can claim mileage back from the company and that will become expense for the company, and they will pay you the mileage because you're using your company car instead of you using your own. So now we'll go and look into the details of how these are going to impact you if you have a company car and then you're using for your own use, and plus for the business use, you will have to be classed and need to file P11D, which is benefit in kind. So if you're using a benefit in kind, there's additional taxes to pay. But now I'm going to give you some of the examples where you will save more tax and you have to pay zero tax if it's a company car. So for example, you have a company car and that has to be used 100% for the business purposes. It shouldn't be used for personal. If you use for single day your company car, this will not class as a fully 100% business car. Then you have to again do your P11D and report your benefit in kind, where you will be paying additional taxes. But if you have a pool car, for example, there's a vehicle which is stay at the business place and it is used by the employees, and you have more than one staff or employee in the company, and then you can use that as a pool car, and the pool cars are used by different staff members. That's how you can get away by paying any benefit in kind, and you will pay zero tax because it's classed as a pool car, but make sure it's used by the staff. But if you are a small company where 1 or 2 people, that is very difficult to justify to the HMRC that you say it's a pool car and it's just only used for going and meeting the clients or doing the business work. So be very careful when you're making decisions. Or if you have a company which is 100% electric and it is 100% is basically have less than or up to 130 miles, which can do the electric cars, and then you can use basically see if you can have that kind of availability where you pay no tax. But again, if you think you have any questions and you need to know more about it and you are struggling to understand how you can basically buy the cars for the company which are more benefit, just pick up a phone, speak to us, or leave a comment at the bottom of this video. One of our team members will definitely help you, because this is a very tricky situation when you're making decisions for the businesses, because you're spending money. If you need to buy a fleet of cars and you're thinking about what's the best way going forward, which is the cheapest way, we can do a calculations on behalf of you. You just need to speak to us or pick up a phone. We will definitely help you out, because we don't charge talking to people. We can give you some of the heads up and which will help you making important decisions. Again, thank you for listening us. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye for now.